I had no idea that this much could happen in 2 days.
This is absolutely just mesmerizing watching him use this machine today.
So how can you not watch? Our whole land is being transformed into this amazing playground that we didn't even know we had. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new around here, we're Brittany and Drew, two hopeful adventurers who got married, moved into a van, and have been chasing adventures all around the globe ever since. And now, after moving from the USA to Portugal, we'll be documenting our entire journey of building our dreams as we transform a historic watermill into our first home, not on wheels. Join us as we embark on this new and exciting phase of life. Now, let's take in a deep breath and let it out. Let the adventure begin. In our last episode, you watched as we uncovered beneath the overgrown, thorny, bushy, brambly terrain, flat, trimmed, beautifully laned stone terraces that we never could have imagined were underneath all of that. Look at how beautiful!
These terraces.
This was all part of the huge step of getting our property ready for fire season. And there is no doubt in both of our minds that we couldn't have done it without this guy. And his work isn't over yet. Bom dia, and welcome back to another beautiful day here in Portugal where it is 75 degrees and sunny, the perfect weather with a cool, crisp breeze for getting some work done today. Because not only do we have Nelson returning to continue clearing out our terraces, but on top of loving and learning more about this land, we have to protect it as well. Because fire season is upon us and the south of Portugal is very prone and aware of the dangers of fires. Right now I'm even looking at a burnt oak tree, and there's different kinds of trees that are more susceptible to burning, and eucalyptus, which we are surrounded by, is one of those very flammable kinds of trees. Cork, on the other hand, is very resistant because the cork actually protects the tree. It doesn't fuel the fire. Also madroños, they're rich with water, so they're very moist. But the bushes and the shrubs and the silvesh, there's lots that we need to clear. And I've been learning a lot about fire safety, and it says that we have to clear 50 meters around any habitable structures. So the watermill. So there's a lot of things involved here, but we're grateful that we're the ones that can be here to love this land back to life, to protect it. We're learning more about ourselves every single day throughout this process. And when it comes to inviting challenges into our life, it's not that we want to be challenged, it's that we want the values that help us transform these adversities into something bearable and overcomable. And so this whole adventure here, this new chapter of our lives, it's just helping to expand us in new ways. And I am sure that today I'm going to be doing things that I have never done before. So let's get started, because all of our projects seem to take quite a bit longer than we expect them to. And I think Nelson will be here any moment. So let's go get Drew. Drink up. Got a lot of work on the horizon today.
Stay very hydrated. Be my second glass. If I can get it in my mouth.
Beyond just staying hydrated, the number one and the easiest way that we consistently take care of ourselves is by drinking AG1. It makes self-care easy. We don't need any other vitamins or bottles of supplements. It's just one scoop or travel pack a day, and boom, we have the 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced ingredients that make us feel our best.
It is the best.
For your mind, for your gut. It's great for your immunity.
It gives me so much energy for working on our land today. And thanks to AG for sponsoring today's episode. If you guys sign up using our link below, you'll get 5 free travel bonus packs and a year's supply of vitamin D3.
Nothing satiates my thirst like AG1.
I love it in the afternoons, especially when we've been out here working for hours.
Ready to drink some AG1?
Exactly what I need right now.
Ooh, nice catch.
Where we can just pick up a travel pack, put it in water, shake it, and we're good to go. This does feel like the right thing our body craves.
Yep. Better habits lead to unlimited results. I think I'll be able to just squeeze through.
gonna be quite the project today.
Where do we start? Oh my.
That's a really good question, babes. I think we're a little outnumbered.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Let's go down there and see if we can pull some things by hand, and if we have to, we'll bring out the big guns.
All right. Some good old low manual labor.
You got your gloves on, so you look like you're ready to start pulling.
I am. Let's start with this one. It looks like cilantro. But
Looks like parsley.
This stalk is amazing. Oh my. I don't know. I'm just gonna pull. Maybe. Whoa, there's 3 of these.
Some stuff comes out really easy, and other stuff's like way down and deep.
Okay, not as easy as that.
See if you can pull that one out.
Maybe the ones in the water. Wow. This is so beautiful though. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh!
Oh! Fall in the water.
I almost fell in. Heave!
There. Wow.
Impressive.
Wow.
Too bad you couldn't put that in a salad bowl tonight.
Oh yeah, I would eat this. Does anybody know what this is, by the way? If you do, let us know. This little nook was one of our favorite parts of the property, and it felt like such a shame to pull such beautiful and green, lush living things out of the ground.
Hello. Got that one by the roots.
We knew that in order for us to clean up and reshape the land a bit, with hopes of lining the river with large stones and building a sizable stone wall here to better protect the foundation of the watermill, because we've been told by the locals that heavy winter rains can turn this enchanting little flow into somewhat of a raging rapid, we needed to remove the weeds and things that had been left to grow wild. Not to mention the fact that there were a few types of plants that we did not want ruling the lay of the land. Most notably, things with painful thorns and these guys. Nettles.
Yeah, those really, really hurt.
But only for about 20 seconds. I don't know if you can see that on my elbow there, but it leaves like a little mosquito bite for a little bit. Where are you putting those?
I don't know. Can we snap our fingers and they disappear?
That'd
Ready?
be nice.
Can we do that to all of this area? About 50 meters that way and about 50 meters that way?
Yeah.
Wow.
Having grown up in Florida and then living in California, I haven't really seen seasons change. But here, so far on this property, we've seen it at least a little bit in the winter. But watching it transform into spring has just been a joy. Like the flowers, the butterflies, it's really gorgeous this time of year.
So after working for a while to hand pull a lot of this vegetation out of our creek, we determined the thorns and the brush on the opposite side of it are just too thick. So I'm gonna pull out the strimmer, the weed whacker, see if I can clear out some more of this. All right, I think this might get messy. Take cover.
I just made it so beautiful.
You did.
Look at the water.
Wow, babe. It's gorgeous.
Just try not to get it in the water.
No promises. We got a new attachment on there.
What is it? Oh.
Basically, it's like a lawnmower blade. It not only cuts, but it destroys.
The destroyer.
That's what the guy at the shop told me.
Oh, my water. I should have known better than to clear out any sticks from the river yet at this point, because you see how thick that is? That is all thorns. Crazy, gnarly, thorny bushes. And the fact that Drew was willing to just get in there and get through that, well, it goes without saying that that says a lot about his work ethic. You got a little bit of dirt on your face.
I was making paper mache on my face mask. I was hitting all that wet stuff we handpicked on top of the brush piles, and it was just like disintegrating right into my mask.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that.
Oh. Just took a break to enjoy a little snack, and it is incredible how much of the wilderness Drew was able to cut back in like I think that was half an hour. And we were just trying to come up with a plan because when it comes to being 50 meters, that's about 150 feet. And at this point, Drew had gone about 50 feet. So he was gonna have to do that 2 more times.
I think our plan is to go along the waterway and I'll clear out like 5-10 feet to the right of it.
Once we clear out the brush, then we can focus on clearing out some of the trees.
It'll give us a better way in which we can see what's going on.
Today is all about shaving things down, understanding what we're working with, which is also what Nelson was helping us do as he continued clearing out all of the brush along our terraces, which seemed to keep going and going and going. We didn't have any idea how long they were, but as you'll see, they ended up going all the way to the end of our property lines. Guys, he has made it so far down our property. Wow. He actually made it to the end of our property, and we have a lot of space on these terraces now. A lot more flat land than we ever thought. How exciting.
So you can see right here, all kinds of roots are remaining from these weeds and vegetation that's been growing. Not to mention all the rocks that have to be cleared out.
And check out how thick some of those thorny sticks and branches are. That's the same stuff that Drew is trying to make his way through on the other side of the river. Just him, his strimmer, and a lot of determination. Amazing how high he can reach with that. I think I'm in the secret garden.
Of jungle soup.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you're in the soup.
I feel like an anaconda is gonna jump out at me.
No, we haven't seen any snakes, luckily.
I feel very good. I have a sharp weapon if they do come at me.
The destroyer. Look
It's really cool down here, yeah.
I never knew we were on top of a giant boulder.
Yeah, there's a huge rock wall back here.
That's amazing.
There's some big tree stumps I found. A lot of washed down river rocks. Like there's rocks, big boulders and chunks everywhere.
Cool. I mean, I know it doesn't look like much right now. Oh, birds. The birdies like it. At least we know they weren't living down here in all of the shrub, you know? Crunchy. I don't know what happens to all this stuff next. I have some exciting news that I bet you're going to be really stoked about. Nelson made it to the end of our property.
No way. He made it all the way down that terrace.
All the way down to the stone wall.
No way.
And now I hear him coming all the way back, and he's probably going to go all the way down the next terrace.
There's so many terraces. Like,
oh,
I thought we might have 2 or 3, and there's 5, maybe 6.
It's just like we're uncovering treasures everywhere, every day, every hour. And I've just been trying to uproot some of the peskier plants because I don't want to have to be like, you know, maintaining some of this stuff and cutting it back for the rest of our lives.
I know, it's better to clear it out and get rid of it now. Yeah. This is like part of the demolition stage, and eventually we'll make it fertile and let the gardens grow. Wow, this is the first time I've turned around and came back here to look at our house. Yeah,
you can see it, like...
It's humongous.
It looks beautiful down here. Wow. We're used to living in a car.
I guess that's why we bought a house with wheels on it. Grinding wheels. So charming.
And this, like, I had no idea we would have such a river beach. Oh my goodness. I can't wait till this is all cleaned up. Can we do another one of those, like, magical...
Well, little by little, I'm getting things cleaned up around here. I'm having a really hard time wanting to take out this beautiful section over here, right behind the structure. So gorgeous, just wild. I feel like we're in the most amazing, just untouched place. But with fire season and everything going on, I gotta get this trimmed way back. and eventually these branches that are up on top of the house here. Like I said before, it's time to just clean everything out, and eventually we'll get around to replanting, redoing, making it look amazing. I gotta clean out my boots. Full of crud and stuff that's been flying around out there. Oh, look at my socks. I think I need a hat next time. My hair's full of stuff.
At least you can shower.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness we have water. Look at that. Those are the roots right there. Some strong stuff. This bamboo, crazy wildweed, invasive to Portugal, has been growing on our land. It's not all over, but it happened to be in this particular spot, only a little bit of it. And we were told if we don't eradicate it from our property, get rid of it, burn it, that it'll just start growing all around. And it consumes so much water. That's in there, super strong. Let's see if we can wiggle it around. Oh. Crap, snapped that one off. I'll have to dig that up. Oh, that one didn't come out so clean either. Got a whole bunch of it down here we gotta burn. I wonder how just a little pocket of it even ended up here. Maybe it was some spores on somebody's boots who came to the land. Well, it's gone.
On the road again. I just wanted to show you tonight's dinner feast, just to prove that we don't only eat pizza. But what's crazy is that it's 8:06 and we just finally heard Nelson turn off the excavator machine. He worked so late, but I can't wait to see, and we can't wait to show you what our land looks like in the morning.
Another day putting on our boots. Oh, I gotta put on my pants. Pretty soon you're gonna be a bodybuilder.
I know. Oh, I got it. Just trying to remove all these plants with as much of their roots as possible. They're moving huge rocks that kind of fell out of our rock walls, but we're gonna relocate them over here so we can make steps down to the water.
And this is where we're gonna build our staircase eventually.
Staircase and rock wall. Just gotta have them use the machine while the machine's here, because it's already gonna be hard moving the rocks from here to there, but from like over there to over here, forget about it.
Good thing Jose brought a truck today, because we got our digger machine, we got the truck, and they're doing all the heavy lifting and work for us.
Even moving this little rock. Oh, I just wanna get to these roots here.
It's your daily workout.
Yeah. Something like that. I just don't want to touch like a creepy caterpillar.
That's like the biggest kettlebell you can imagine.
I got it.
There, he's making his way. I can't say I've ever seen a truck make it this far down before.
Oh my goodness, me neither.
We've never had this clear land. Don't hit our house.
Bedroom.
Oh, he's peeling out a little. There he goes. You can see him back here, loading that truck. Okay, he just gave the famous honk. That means the truck's loaded, it's ready to be moved and dumped back by the mill.
Gotta claim this melon before it's too late. I hear him loading up already.
Nice cut.
Just like that.
A little sweet melon baby.
It's a big one. And the stones will roll.
He's basically parking as close as he can here to this hill so the truck doesn't get stuck. They're gonna open up the side and it's gonna come tumbling out.
Okay, not so dramatic. Wow.
Wow. 2 thumbs up for that.
We got rocks now.
Like this video, please.
Yeah. And like Jose. Oh, little dusty.
That's one empty truck, and that's a lot of rocks.
I had no idea that this much could happen in 2 days.
He's going to tow up there, so all right, I'll come there. Oh. I know, it's so much happening all at once. He's got a tow strap. Double, double. So right now the tow strap is hooked to the front of this truck here, and he's gonna give it a little tug and get the truck back up the hill. Buona suerte. Little by little. Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't pull Nelson out of his seat. His back tire's been slipping a little bit over here. There he goes. Wow, look at them work as a team. There he goes. I think he's free. Free at last. As I was talking to Jose, who's driving the truck, we told him we're YouTubers because of course he sees the camera. He's like, I think I saw your van conversion. He's like, I love seeing that stuff and stories about people traveling the world. So lo and behold, after all those years, we're right in his neighborhood.
You're not gonna believe what I found.
What do you find?
French press.
No way.
Yeah, the little stick, and
I bet it's from Holland.
I bet it's from the cellar.
The previous owners of the mill. It'd be really cool to make a paver patio using all of those blocks, but that might be too intensive. Let's just stick to the staircase idea.
One rock at a time, right? We can do anything.
One wheelbarrow at a time.
Yeah.
Lots of help from locals. That's what it's all about.
And coffee.
And coffee.
If we want to help prevent these fires and crazy things that have been happening on our planet, we all need to do our part. And for Drew and I, part of that includes clearing a little piece of earth so that the fires don't spread quite as quickly. And that's what we're doing here. Just doing our part on our land and our soon-to-be home.
Oh, that's what I just got cleared out. But I have no idea how to get all of this tall stuff. Stuff hanging from the trees, the vines, the thorns. I mean, I'm reaching way up there with the strimmer and the weed whacker, but my oh my. Look at all this forest too. Wow. I barely feel like I'm making a dent down here. There's just so much overgrowth. Well, it looks pretty great so far. That's what this is all about. This new kind of adventure Brittany and I have taken on. We might not be going to the top of mountains, but we're cleaning land.
Little did Drew know that because of all the hard work he had done clearing that one area, he had actually paved a path for Nelson to be able to take his machine to the other side of the river so he could finish clearing what felt like a wall of thorny bushes. To think how long it took Drew to do one little section, and he just did this whole thing. Wow. You see that right there? I have been digging, trying to get to the root. I read that it's important to understand the structure of the root system so that when you pull it out, you sort of know what you're looking for, so that you know that you're removing the whole thing and that you're not like spreading the seeds or leaving the roots, allowing what you've worked so hard to pull out to just grow right back. But I cannot get to the bottom of this. It's like spiraling downwards. I feel like I found one of those baobab trees from The Little Prince. You guys know what I'm talking about? But it's so crazy strong. All right, Mr. Adventure, you're up.
All right.
Oh.
It's a miracle.
What?
Tickle you with it. Hey babe, you gotta come.
Okay, what's happening?
It's a very exciting moment. We're gonna see if we can pull a secret object out of the ground.
Ooh, buried treasures?
There's like some trailer or something. Nelson's gonna try to dig it out. Whoa. Wow. Whoa.
Oh my.
Wow. Un barbecue. There you go, babes. Souvenir.
We have a grill now.
Looks like a deep fryer.
Things that a machine makes look easy that would take us forever to be able to do. Wow.
I can't believe this whole thing just got pulled out of the ground.
We have 5 meters of clearance right now, but we need 6.
Yeah.
Drew's plan is to put a container there to have as his workshop ultimately, but he needs 6 meters by 2 meters, and it looks like there's 5 meters, and Nelson doesn't want to crack into the rocks because his machine isn't really made for that. So experimentation, he says. We'll see. Whoa, he's got a new tool.
He's using the toothpick.
The claw. Amazing job.
I can appreciate from digging that French drain the other day how much that's saving me from using my pickaxe. Better than dynamite.
It has been so exciting and encouraging for us to see how much our land was transformed with the help of others in just 2 days. And as we start to better see and understand our land, observing the wind and water, the slopes, and where the sun hits at different times of the day and year, we hope to be able to implement many permaculture design techniques so we can learn to co-create and coexist with nature in as many ways as possible, building sustainability into our home and lives over the coming years that it will take for us to transform the watermill and its surrounding land into all that we dream it can become. It's crazy we can hear what Nelson is doing all the way up here at camp. It's also crazy that once those machines come, they don't stop and they don't leave until they're done. Nelson has been transforming our property, and it's happening faster than we know what to do with. Like, we have all these rocks and all these terraces, and the only thing that I can think about is how grateful I am that our land is cleared a lot more now for the fires, you know, for fire season.
I know. I'm so happy that that's what's happening right now.
So important.
Just in the nick of time.
We're doing our part for this part of the world, you know. If we didn't purchase this property, no one would be fire protecting this whole entire canyon.
And there are some fires that have went through this specific area over the past couple decades, so we definitely have to take this matter really serious.
Yep, we're going to try and fireproof this little zone here and make life better for all of the living beings.
Can I mention that Nelson's a school bus driver by day and a wizard on the digger excavator by afternoon.
Yeah, he's wonderful.
He's really great.
Really grateful to have him on our team.
Yeah, he works really hard at trying to speak English when I butcher my Portuguese, and we have just good communication, but we work really hard when I'm clearly the person who's a guest in their country and trying to make it here. So I feel like I just gotta step it up, but always appreciate when the locals are so friendly with us.
And he works until like 7, 8 o'clock at night, which pushes us to work harder too. Yeah. So, you know, we're all just working together.
Making it happen. You gotta see this out here. It's a full moon.
The moon.
Howl at the moon.
Wow. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, it came right up over that ridge. It's huge.
How about that for a prize after a hard day's work?
I'm so sweaty and wet right now. I was having a huge issue today. I had my overalls on and I was cutting all the things up above me, and all the branches and little pieces were falling in here.
Oh,
well,
no.
It was falling all the way through my trousers right into my boots. So that's why I put my long sleeve on.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you look a little funny.
Adventure every day.
But it's the best shirt ever.
It is the best shirt. What's for dinner, chef?
Dinner is so ready. We have farm fresh eggs. Drew has a local sausage, red pepper, and rice medley. And then I have some gluten-free spinachy pasta mélange and a really big salad.
Are you gonna accept this sweaty guest?
Ew.
And that's just one of many biological advantages of using goats to clear brush.
They eat anywhere between 5 to 15% of their body weight a day.
For you and me, that's a lot of salad.
And as the sun sets and rises again, we can't wait to share all that is to come in our next episode. We'll see you again soon. A te breve. You are the best.